Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So it looks like EA once again leaked something a little bit too early. We need to talk about that coming, and we also need to talk about a solo challenge today that I know is giving a lot of you guys a hard time. Now, I do want to give a shout out to James Reyes for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below. Nota Gang. Also, guys, once again, another good night of NFL. We legitimately have not had a bad day of the NFL season yet. Even last night with that game quickly getting out of hand and pretty much the entire game script kind of flipping there, we still ended up with almost $400 in wins, mostly in due part to in-game picks on Underdog. We had that $150 win, which I showcased even over here in my videos yesterday for you guys, but we had a lot of in-game pick W's as well. If you guys have not already checked Underdog Fantasy, make sure you do so. You can use code ZERK. It'll double your first deposit up to $500, and you guys can follow me over on Twitter for my college ball picks tonight. Also, if you guys sign up right now using code ZERK, you will get this 0.5 Patrick Mahomes total yards special for Sunday night football. As I said, we have college football today. Shout out to in-game picks. If it weren't for them, would have been a pretty bad night. All right, so first up, let's talk about this solo challenge because I've been getting tweeted nonstop about this. I've been getting comments on my videos about this nonstop. The Citizens in Distress solo. I know a lot of you guys are having an issue with this one. I believe it is the final one down here in the M-Force. As you guys can see, I don't actually have enough chem to go ahead and get there, but a lot of you guys tweeted me, so I have pictures for that. So you can see right here, the Citizens in Distress. It is the Chief of the Crew solo. I've been getting so many comments about this on my videos about how you guys cannot seem to get that final star, and I figured out what the issue is. Now, for those of you guys that have gotten to this part, maybe you ran into this issue yourself, or if you have not already gotten there, well, now you are prepared for this. But you can see right here, the requirements of the solo challenge are to score a rushing touchdown, and then the bonus stars are to rush for 40+ yards and gain 10 yards on this play. Here is the issue, though. And this is a very, very simple fix, but to be honest, I can totally understand as to, why some of you guys are kind of overlooking it here. It doesn't say 10+ yards. It means 10 yards. You have to get 10 yards exactly on the solo challenge on that play. So that is kind of the issue that people are running into. I'm sure you guys are just out there, trying to get like the rush for 40+ yards in the first play, probably breaking off like 30 yards on the very first play. And yeah, you need to get legitimately exactly 10 yards. So that's all you need to do. Get exactly 10 yards. You get that last star. So that should help a lot of you guys out. But next up, we need to talk about team captains because there was a leak that unfortunately I have not been able to get it to pop up for me, but a lot of you guys it did pop up for. For those of you guys that don't know, team captains, right? Team captains, every other week we do get these, team captain tokens, whatever. So far we've gotten 4 different releases of these. I'm getting all these team captain tokens, but one thing that a lot of people have been tweeting me kind of just like throughout the year is what's going on over here with the team captain boost. As you guys can see, you can actually get this to tier 4, but I only have 2 of the team captains in my lineup right now. But when you get down to tier 5 and tier 6, you actually get an excel and a speed bonus to your team captains. And a lot of people have said, what's going on? How are we going to get to tier 6 if currently we can only get to 4? Well, my assumption was pretty much just that eventually, later down the road, when we get these team captains up to like, I don't know, 95 overall or something, then maybe they'll get a ×2 towards their team captain. Well, it looks like actually we're just getting more team captains. Because as you guys can see right here, this actually popped up for a lot of people yesterday. This right here, unlock a new team captain, Channing Crowder, middle linebacker, 82 overall. Now, like I said, I have not been able to get this to pop up for me. I've tried going through all the different menus, whatever. I can't get it to pop up for me. But it did pop up for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys tweeted me in the last, pretty much 12 hours here with this. I think a little bit actually longer than that. Pretty much like 18 hours or so. Showed sometime in the afternoon. But it is showing up for some people here. It is not showing up for me, unfortunately so. But yes, Channing Crowder is going to be coming. Now, if I had to guess, though, this means that Channing Crowder is going to be coming with Season 2 of the Field Pass. Now, does this also mean we have Channing Crowder and another person coming with Season 2? I would guess probably not, because, again, you get speed, you get +1 speed here when we get to 6 people. So it would make sense that they don't want to give +1 speed to all the team captains just yet. I would imagine they probably will make us wait until season 3, which if you guys didn't know, season 2 actually comes out in 5 days. It comes out on Wednesday this week. So we're probably going to get this Channing Crowder team captain. Is the card going to be good? He's a 6'2" middle linebacker, so take that as it is. He could be kind of fast. We'll see about that. But the issue is, of course, middle linebackers, you need to run lurker on them, you know, to get them to animate, whatever. And then, of course, season 2 will come around. That should be out for probably, like, what, 45 days or so, I think, around there. And then maybe season 3 will drop, and then we'll finally be able to get +1 speed to all of our team captains. So let me know what you guys think about the Channing Crowder here. I don't really think it's going to be crazy. Do I think it's worth, you know, picking up Channing Crowder and using your tokens on him instead of, like, Eric Berry? No, Eric Berry is insane. I absolutely love that card. Kevin Mawai is also really solid at, you know, center there. Some people really like that Frank Gore. I'm not big on him. And then Rondé Barber, of course, doesn't really seem like anyone's really truly using that card. So Channing Crowder, not big, in my opinion, in terms of, you know, getting a amazing team captain, but at least we know more info about how people are going to be able to get that 6 team captain chem. Well, I guess at the worst case scenario, it's just kind of cool that EA is actually adding in extra team captains this year, but that would probably mean, though, that the next one to come is going to be some sort of offensive player. So that means defensively, we have a safety in Eric Berry, we're going to have a middle linebacker in Channing Crowder, and then we also have Rondé Barber, who's a corner. So now offensively, right, we have Frank Gore at running back, we have Kevin Mawai at center, which likely means that probably in season 3, you'd think receiver or tight end that we would get. I wouldn't imagine that we would end up getting like a quarterback. They don't really tend to do QBs as team captains because that's a big moneymaker for EA, right? They don't want to give out free quarterbacks like that. So I would imagine we're going to get some sort of wide receiver. Will it be some sort of huge name? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We've gotten some pretty solid ones before. I think we had like was it like Torrey Holt? Was that who it was a couple of years ago? I remember. I don't know if that was team captain or like something different there. I think it was season master with Torrey Holt. But that card was very good level master that you could level up now that I'm trying to remember everything there. So make sure you guys go through, get everything done with your seasons. And I mean, hey, if you're like a big Dolphins fan, whatever, if for some reason you don't have, you know, these team captain objectives done and you're not sitting on a bunch of tokens right now, go through and get these done. You can always take them off other players, by the way, that you currently have their tokens on at any time. So Channing Crowder will probably drop next week with season 2, and there's only 5 days left. So if you guys have not gone through and at least gotten to here, this is where I feel like you absolutely need to be. Get the season 2 XP collectible. After this, you know, 10k coins, Star Elite, 10k coins, Triumph Elite pack, like, yeah, that's cool. That's like a, you know, 70,000 coin pack. That's like a 110,000 coin pack. That's pretty good. But absolutely, getting that Season 2 XP collectible is going to help you to start off Season 2. So make sure you guys grind that out. Grind out the competitive pass. Get that free legend. Definitely a little bit of work to do if you guys are kind of behind here with only 5 days left. You got a lot of grind to get to. Oh, and by the way, the competitive pass literally just refreshed. And for those of you guys that are trying to work on that, I got a lot of questions asked about, will there be new milestones? Doesn't look like it. So you guys can go through right now, you know, get everything done. It literally just refreshed a minute ago here, 10:31 a.m. You guys can see, though, I'm done. I get everything, so I don't have to grind anything else here. But if you're trying to get it done, knock this out. Go play your solo battles, mud champs, head-to-head, all that good stuff. Only have a little bit of time left on the competitive pass, though. That's going to go away in 7 days. So we'll have something new next week with Wednesday with the new season and Friday with the new entire competitive pass. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.